Today, we are going to talk about a simple protocol that is designed to completely stop that cycle of being busy but broke. We're going to show you how to transform your focus into your single most valuable asset.
So let's kick things off with section 1, the busy but broke problem. We really need to get to the heart of this core frustration that, let's be honest, probably brings a lot of us here. I want to ask you this directly. Does this question hit a little too close to home? You're putting in the long hours. You are absolutely exhausted by the end of the day, but when you look at your actual progress, it just feels like you're running in place, doesn't it?
Well, here's the painful truth of it. You're probably caught in what we call an activity trap. You're working those 12-hour days, but your bank account, your career, your personal projects, they just don't seem to reflect that massive effort. This feeling, this sense that you're just spinning your wheels, that's exactly what we're here to solve. The good news is there is a way out. There's a system to fix it, and it's called the Prime Block System. And this isn't some vague idea. It is a clear, actionable method that can completely change your relationship with time and work, starting right now.
So to fix the problem, we first have to really understand its root cause. And that brings us right into section 2, the movement versus achievement trap.
You know, what's so incredible about this quote is just how simple and profound it is. They always say success leaves clues, right? Well, this is one of the biggest clues of all. The most successful people out there understand this distinction better than anyone. This is the activity trap. It's this deep-seated belief that just because we're exhausted, we must have been productive. Most people live in a reactive mode. Their day is completely dictated by incoming emails, notifications, other people's emergencies. They're definitely busy, but they aren't actually moving toward their own goals. And this just illustrates the difference so perfectly. On the left, you've got movement, reacting, scrolling, doing all that busy work. It feels productive, it really does, but it's not. And then on the right, you have achievement, creating, building, and actually finishing your number one most important task. Just because you're sweating doesn't mean you're winning the game. Okay, let's get into section 3, the GHC 500 reality check. This is a little mental exercise I want you to do, and it's designed to make this problem very real for you, right now. I want you to be brutally honest with yourself here. Think about your day so far. Now, imagine if someone offered you 1,000 CDs for every single hour you spent in a state of pure, uninterrupted, deep work on your most important goal. How much money would you have actually earned today? For most of us, on most days, that's the answer, a flat 0. And that huge gap, the gap between the hours you worked and the hours you spent doing truly high-value, focused work, that gap is the entire problem. But that gap we just identified, the most crucial thing to realize is that we can fix it. And we are going to start right now. Here is your new mental filter. It's called the GHCD 500 test. Before you start any task, I want you to ask yourself this simple question. Is scrolling through social media for inspiration worth 500 CDs an hour? Is clearing out your inbox worth that much? Of course not. If a task isn't directly moving you towards your primary goal, it's a distraction, period. Okay, now for the core of the protocol. This is section 4, the 90-minute prime block. This is the actionable solution you've been waiting for. So what is the prime block? It's the very first 90 minutes of your workday. It happens before the world starts screaming for your attention, before all the meetings and emails start to pile up. You dedicate this sacred time to the one single activity that, if you get it done, makes the rest of your day feel like a home run. And it's as simple as these 3 steps. 1. Identify that single high value, that 500 CD an hour task. 2. Turn off your phone, close your email client, shut your door. You have to eliminate every single possible distraction. And 3. You protect those 90 minutes like your life depends on it. Because in a very real way, your quality of life actually does. To go back to that Jim Rohn idea, this is how you learn the setup. You are no longer just reacting to the day. You are proactively setting it up for a win from the very beginning. You are preparing for and earning your success. And all of this brings us to our final section, and honestly, the most powerful mindset shift of all: becoming your life's architect. Truly successful people don't just try hard and hope for the best. No, they are architects. Think about it. They don't show up to a construction site and just start randomly nailing boards together. They have a blueprint.
They design their days, their weeks, and their lives with incredible intention. You know, when it all comes down to it, the barrier isn't a lack of time. It's a refusal to choose what truly matters. You simply cannot do everything. But what you can do is choose the single path that will have the greatest impact. And making that choice, that's what the Prime Block is all about. So I'll just leave you with this. When you wake up tomorrow, remember that you are the architect. You have a fresh 90 minutes of prime building time right in front of you. The question is no longer if you have the time. The only question is, what will you choose to build with it?